Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I'm the third of 8. So last time we were locked in a vault. We escaped that thing, barely. Met Renrock.
Now, where were we?
Real piece of work. And then we finally got here, thank goodness. And now we're just going to go to the common room, see what torches we have for the day as I drink this tea and grimace for some reason. Let's see. Oh, that reminds me. I was watching my wife play, and the girls' dormitories are actually right up there. But when I try to go up there, this happens. Of course. I know it's supposed to do that, and I like that they add little details like that. Also, I must be starved all the time. Look at these cupcakes. Are you talking to me? Because that was a really weird way of talking. But look at these cupcakes. They're as big as my face. 1, 2 bites and it's done. Gosh. I can make a new record. And then cake. Ooh, chocolate. More tea. Just gonna steal someone's tea. Don't mind me. And drop them because I'm a slob. Here's the fat fryer. Hello there. You.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello
Quick,
there.
hide it.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You sound thrilled.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Thanks for reminding me.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad.
Yeah.
I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Liar.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Excuse me. My bad. Did not mean to have that thunderous burp on recording.
Little cat.
Yeah, I think I want to stay up there.
I can't quite reach.
Incoming!
You went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
His voice is interesting.
I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you.
Arthur.
Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I'd better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
How about it, Mr. Prefect?
Have you ever had a pet?
Just
Arthur?
said it.
No. My mother's a muggle.
That's what I
and
thought.
as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose,
Ew.
it went right back to the shop.
You think? Good heavens.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
No, don't worry. That's what flu powder's for, I hope. Ooh.
There you are. There you are.
Oh, I was hoping I could eat an apple in her face or something.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Thanks.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course,
What are you calling me?
presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Yes, I do. What's up with
Do
this?
you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Spoiled for choice.
It was
another
nice
one.
meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I'll stun the lot of you.
Protego!
How good I can aim now. Right in the face. Hopefully there's no Yule Ball this year. Can I hit that watering can? No. I can hit the books though. Someone's not gonna turn their homework in now. Hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
No.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here.
The screamy
Make the
heads of
most
the
of it.
barrels.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Thanks for that, Stresser.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Yay, presents.
Here you are.
That came out of nowhere. Good heavens. All the information you could want. It's your own personal Google. Try not to fall in it.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Where'd it go? Seriously.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
It's an AI.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I was gonna say something after they were done talking, but I completely forgot what it was.
This way.
Boo-doo, boo-doo.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
One thing I gotta show later is this door.
Revelio!
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio!
Do keep up.
There is a page here. Oh, I know what this is. I shall reveal later. Time to do. Running, running, running. Cursing, cursing, cursing. Apple, apple, apple.
Simply cast
Revelio.
Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Also, recipe book. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like pickled dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Undoubtedly. You just unlocked the field guide challenge, yay! Okay, a field guide. Okay, so I need to go, challenges. Then, field special rewards unlocked. Quick press menu. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Clever, isn't it?
Peanuts.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Stupefy.
Potato!
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open Le Mans. Let's see. Here's the left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms in the Great Hall. That I did not know. Yeah, got it. So you can see the flue flames within that region. Okay. The right side is we find library and greenhouses. The library annex. Central Hall flue flames for you. Use R to rotate the map. Fast travel to Central Hall flue flames with X. I love this map. It is phenomenal. I love how it's 3D. Makes finding things a little easier sometimes. The pictures are pretty.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I adore
You can get
Revelio.
almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
No, it's a dragon on there.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Yay!
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Quite a few supplies too.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
What's a
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Yeah!
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the
What does
Dark
it sound
Arts,
like?
as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors.
I would
Fortunately,
think
we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
so. And charms.
What will I learn in Charms
Hopefully
class?
they're
Exactly
charming.
what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Yay!
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Joy,
Judging
more
by your
homework.
adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the
Did you just crush
basics.
a bug in the
You
back?
did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an
For
extended
sure.
trip up to the
For
castle.
sure. But
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You
Oh?
seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yay!
Don't know about demigods. How many have we on
No one's reacting to the fact that I'm casting spells in the corridor, and I'm gonna stun that person in the head.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Say masterly.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Well, I doubt
Yes,
she's
well,
stupid.
Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Oh boy.
And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Sketch.
Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
For sure, man. How do we do that? Open the map. Let's see. Yeah. Quest. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirements. You need to do something else. First are assignments. Make a quest with A. I think I want to do that one first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be
Yay.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Thanks, man.
For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Right. Well, I'll be on my way. Hey.
Lumos.
Oh, did you do that? Wait, let me through the... Oh, it's loading.
Revelio.
Oh, I heard something.
Where is it, precious? Where is it?
Ooh, power thing. Boop. Okay. I heard Peeves. Where is he? Oh, there's Peeves right there. Get him! Like it'll do anything. Oh, did I? It highlighted him, I thought.
Lumos.
Huh. Weird. It did highlight him, did it? Or did I just imagine that? So creepy. It's like the Mad Hatter learned to fly. Good heavens. Roll my way up. Begin.
Is that all you've got?
Well, he's dead.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Glunk.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
An unspeakable? Whoa.
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Yes, Mom. It's funny, because my wife's character, she named hers with the last name of Pruitt. Penelope Pruitt. And that guy's name is Pruitt. So I guess they're related somehow. And they both have red hair. Bloop. Wasn't too bad.
Levioso!
It worked! Hooray! Now drop it.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Yes, Mom. What's up with the shield? Gotta fight Vikings or something? Gotta fight some Scottish Highlanders?
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time,
Wait, I get the top of its head.
Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Well done.
Levioso!
I should destroy you!
Levioso! Levioso!
How far back can I do it, I wonder?
Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Yes,
You
Mom.
may begin.
This should be easy.
Stupid Protego! Levioso!
Good falling.
I know!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do.
Levioso!
I'm gonna beat him to death! The violence.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
At least he's not too much of a sore loser.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Yay!
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Heard that before,
I
it
demand
looks.
excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
And part of this Let's Play will be blind, because I haven't actually played this game all the way through, so the first bits will be blind, but well, I'm not sure how long the game is, but I imagine the majority of it is probably The majority of it would probably be blind, so.
Nice work. Levioso.
Can't even summon a book. Is that a Iron Maiden? Oh, good heavens, why is that in here? Yeesh.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Bet you
Then
didn't,
again,
boy.
perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was.
Technically.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned, huh? Sus.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Possibly, possibly.
Till next time.
Okay, let's do this again.
Of course. And good luck.
Excuse me, my bad.